started dreaming of being at the Olympics when I was 7 years old. And I realized really quickly that it just takes a lot of hard work. And I've always been a very, very practical person. I like dreaming and I love wishing, but I know that it's not just about dreaming and wishing. Things like, I'm sure parents, I'm sure kids hear this all the time. Money doesn't grow on trees. It's not that easy. And you have to work towards everything, anything that you want. If, like in skating, it doesn't come naturally. People say, oh, you're born to skate and natural talent. I can personally tell you when I grew up, growing up figure skating, I saw a lot of talented skaters. But if you don't work hard, then it's not going to be easy. You have to always, it's like studying for an exam. You can't just know all the information. You might be a smart person, but it's important to study. So when I talk to young students and young skaters, I always tell them to have goals and sometimes to write things down. That's very, very helpful. And say, oh, in next year I want to be able to do this. And kind of work your way backwards. Like, how do I accomplish this? And it takes little steps. So you might want to have daily goals. You might want to have weekly goals, monthly goals.
So any
most memorable
experience while you were skating?
There's so many. Guess when I was 10 years old, I wanted to get all my triple jumps. And so you have the triple flip, triple lutz, triple loop, triple salto, triple toe, and they're very difficult. But I looked at the top skaters in the country, and I noticed that they all had the triple jumps, and they were very consistent. So at 10 years old, I said, I want to have all my triple jumps by a certain age. And I have lots of bruises and scars, even to this day, permanent bruises, probably, from trying over and over and over and over. And that's one of the things that I think led to my success in skating, is that I was a very, very determined young girl. Would never give up. And my parents and my coach would say, okay, it's time to get off. You know, maybe you still have tomorrow to keep at it. But I guess determination and never giving up was two strong traits. And that's what I've noticed even as I do other things besides skating and evolve around sports. It's that determination, never giving up, is sort of something that I apply to everything outside of sports.
So you're actually studying, getting your master's degree in international affairs. So do you hope to be an ambassador next time?
I've traveled with the State Department as a public diplomacy envoy for 4 years. And I hope to continue on that path of international relations. It's sort of a 180 compared to figure skating, training the mind as opposed to the body. But the concept of public diplomacy, international relations, something that I learned very early on through traveling as a competitive ice skater. So it's about learning different cultures and meeting so many people from so many countries. And now, as my role in public diplomacy, envoy, it's kind of that expanding on that.
Where do you see